Hotep, Hotep, Ashuk, Noir. That is peace, bliss, unconditional divine love, and light, family. I'm itching already. I just got out here. I came to the park today. I wanted to do the second half for the air signs. So that's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Because I think I did them from the 6th to the 18th. So we're going to do the 18th to the 31st to finish out the month of August for our air signs and see what the collective energy is. I did bring my singing bowl. So let's clear these energies. I've already said all my thanks and, you know, everything I had to do beforehand. So let's see what it's looking like, what it's shaking like for the month. So peaceful out here. Okay, so air signs, let's jump in. I'm gonna do Aquarius, Libra, and then Gemini, and I'm gonna drop this to YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff. Let's see what's popping, what's cracking, what's crack-a-lacking. I hope my candle don't blow out because this wind is a little, you know, windy, a little forceful, just a little bit. Ancestor spirit guides, what is the collective energy for Aquarius? Aquarius, some of y'all have offers coming in. Yeah, I keep seeing the Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Some of you have offers that'll be coming in. With these offers, check the source. Pages usually represent someone that could be childish, could be manipulative. Pages are also small offerings. You know, sometimes offers from pages are offers that you're like, okay, I don't want that. Or, you know, it could be too much work to actually take on the offer, if that makes sense. Okay, what is the collective energy for our Aquarius for August 18th to August 31st, 2021? What's the collective energy for Aquarius? I need 2 to 3 cards, please. The collective energy for Aquarius. Oh, I had something to try to flip over. Okay, give me one more card. Okay, Aquarius. I thought that. Okay, so Aquarius. I don't like these. We got the Tower, the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So off top with this energy, what was that? Okay. So with this energy, with the Tower, this is some sort of divine intervention. With this divine intervention, it may have to do with, it has to do with some challenges. Some of these challenges have to do with mental, physical. Some of them are, it's because we're juggling different things, whether it be jobs, people, places, things. Some of us need to step into the energy of the Queen of Swords and be demanding of what it is that you want, or what it is that, you know, you're wanting to go after, and having more confidence to go after whatever it is that you're wanting. I have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So with this, Tower, I had the Hangman, the Strength, and the Three of Pentacles come out. So with the Hangman, a lot of us are, this Tower is coming from an awakening state. Some of you are wanting to, some of you are not wanting to embrace an awakening or something that you're realizing in a situation. With this Hangman, you see how I got a candle down here. With the Hangman, you see how the flower petals on this lotus are blooming. This represents your crown chakra, you know, allowing your crown chakra, your third eye, to bloom. This card is all about the chakras. You see how it's going from the bottom to the top. So this Hangman is somebody that's gaining, you know, enlightenment on a situation, person, place, or thing. And with this also, I have the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles. So with the Strength card, this is somebody that's maintaining balance as well in this situation, you know, realizing that you have the strength to pull through whatever the situation may be. You see this woman, you know, in the Strength card, it's all about, you know, they talk about in the traditional Rider-Waite deck how she's taming that lion. She's taming that lion and the serpent. You see how she got the serpent by the neck? And the lion stands beside her. So this woman, this is the woman that's in her power, and, you know, she's using her strength. Then I have the Three of Pentacles. With this Three of Pentacles, let's see. With this Three of Pentacles, for some of us, air sign, Aquarius, this is Aquarius. So some of us Aquarius, it could be money. It could be money or jobs that you're going in and out of between, or, you know, maybe you're working too many jobs with this Three of Pentacles and needing to let go one or two, or focus on one. So it says in the book, the Three of Pentacles brings the power of creativity to a higher level. It signals a time when you are channeling divine inspiration into your life's work. You are experiencing creative high point in your life where innovative ideas and aha moments emerge. The Three of Pentacles symbolizes the inventive, creative mind, expanding energy into tangible forms, bringing advancement and fulfillment to the self and others. The key of the Three of Pentacles is being committed to your goals by planning, preparing, and focusing on improving your skills. The gift of the Three of Pentacles is discovering your true worth. So, with this one, this kind of goes back to how I was saying. You see this person, they're going into introspection, you know, they're aligning the chakras. She's digging up that strength that she needs. And then how this one, you know, Three of Pentacles, like I said, that you could possibly be working too much, or, you know, working on too many things at one time. Focus on one thing. You know, I've heard somebody say something very, very genius to me one day. I was in a Zoom meeting, and the woman was talking about how, you know, we have a lot of people nowadays that are the jack of all trades. You could be a jack of all trades and a master of none. That is a problem. Do not be the jack of all trades, but you have not mastered one. That's tough. Like, yeah, we could be hustlers, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, master one of them. Once you master that one, go to the next one and master it. So, let's see. I'm going to read a little bit more off this Three of Pentacles. It says, with the Three of Pentacles, you are following your higher self. Your true path and the work you were meant to do is revealed. Many have to go through the trials and errors to find their true calling. Some are lucky enough to know their calling when they are young. Sometimes you know what it is, but don't have the tools, knowledge, or support to find and follow your true path. The Three of Pentacles initiates the energy of purpose to develop needs for stabilization, structure, planning, and tenacity to pursue your true calling. The Three of Pentacles symbolizes the aspiring apprentice, learning and using new talents to execute his or her creation in the world of form. So that's giving me that energy again of jack of all trades, but a master of none. So some of you, that is why you're in this energy, and that's why this tower is here. With this tower being here, I have the Four of Pentacles also. So that could also have to deal with, you know, that energy of this Three of Pentacles, you know, really embodying what it is that you do and going forward with it. You know, I have this, oh, it's a red robin. So I have this Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this Knight of Cups represents, you know, somebody that needs to gain more confidence, but at the same time, this Knight is, you know, taking action. This Knight is moving. Knights are faster than pages. Pages are slow. Really go after what it is that you want to go after, what it is that you're seeking. Let me see. Really be demanding of whatever it is that you want and stay out of this Two of Pentacles energy. Don't juggle, whether it's person, place, thing, job, whatever. Be demanding and fair at the same time. The Queen of Swords, she's poised with the sword in one hand and her other hand up in fairness and justice. So whatever the situation may be, definitely embody that Queen of Swords energy. I have the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups as well. So with this, what this represents to me is somebody that, you know, they're on their path. The Fool is on the path, and if you can see in this card, there's a butterfly on one side, the butterfly over there, and then they have the bird and the crocodile or alligator, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. So this is somebody that's on their path and realizing that, you know, it's only one true path. They see that, you know, there's beauty on this side, and then there's, you know, it could be harm or danger on the other side, but at the same time, they're staying on their path. They're going with the flow. The Fool is all about taking new chances, new opportunities, stepping out on faith and going towards what it is that you want to go towards. With you doing so, also, this Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups, so this is bringing in abundance as well. With that bringing in abundance, you have the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that's stable in their energies. They're stable in their emotions. Let's see. I'm at 12 minutes already. So it says the Queen of Cups is the ruler of the heart, the portal of divine love, and the keeper of the Holy Grail. The grail she holds contains a magical elixir that flows from the deep well of universal love into the hearts of humanity to inspire, bringing peace and healing. She channels divine love, reflecting its infinite wisdom to the world around her. The wise and loving queen acts from her heart, offering unconditional love. She is highly intuitive, deeply spiritual, and extremely psychic. She listens and trusts her intuition. The queen is sure of herself, communicating her thoughts and feelings from a place of love without judgment or criticism. The Queen of Cups is the mother, wife, sibling, lover, or friend who is loyal, loving, compassionate, and caring. The Queen of Cups is a message. The Queen of Cups' message is to channel divine love and wisdom, practicing its gifts in the physical world. So, all right, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So, definitely, no matter what the situation is or what it looks like, even if you're going through this Tower moment and this Four of Pentacles, you know, Four of Pentacles sometimes represents, you know, holding on too tight to a person, place, or thing. It could be worldly existence, or it could be just simply holding on to money too damn tight. Because I always point out when I get the Four of Pentacles, how this man got a pentacle on his head. He's stepping on two pentacles, and he holding that other one tight as hell. So you could be holding on to something or someone, something, person, place, or thing too tight and needing to kind of release the grip some. Go with the flow. Remain that Fool, like in the Fool energy of, you know, leaping into new things and going towards what it is that you want with this Knight. And also remaining balanced in your emotions with this Queen of Cups energy. You know, this is very motherly, this is very loving, kind, and, you know, the Queen of Cups is balanced in her emotions towards everyone and displays the unconditional divine love. Let's see, and I got the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, again, this is like abundance. This is your abundance overflowing. This is bringing in wealth. The book says the Nine of Cups blesses your path. Good fortune, happiness, well-being, security, prosperity, emotional and material success are yours. On a deeper level, you are experiencing the inner wealth of true self-love, discovering your grail within. Your heart chakra is opening, radiating out unconditional love from the divine, showering boundless love that is streaming magically on everything you create. The key to the Nine of Cups is living and practicing the universal laws of giving and receiving. The gift of this card is boundless love and abundance. So, with this Nine of Cups, again, this goes back to this Four of Pentacles energy. Don't hold on to anything too tight, whether it's person, place, thing, or worldly things, you know. Mainly the worldly things. That's where a lot of people get caught up in, you know, holding on to, you know, material. And, you know, we got to realize at the end of the day, we're spiritual beings here to have a human experience. So, do give. Do not be the one that, you know, is in this Two of Pentacles energies of juggling money, people, places, things, any of that. I really feel like this Tower is here because a lot of us need to get back into the energy of, you know, unconditional divine love, and get back into universal practices of just being open and loving towards any and everyone. Not to say that, you know, allow somebody to run over you, but definitely. So, I pulled these cards in regards to this Tower. With the Tower, it's the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, and the Tower again. Damn, Aquarius, we had almost 20 minutes already. Okay. But this Seven of Pentacles is giving me the energy of, you know, reaping benefits of, you know, the fruits of your labor. And then this Nine of Wands, this is action that is balanced, but could also mean that, you know, it's giving me the feeling of needing to pick or choose, you know, this or that. So I have the Nine of Wands, King of Wands, and then the Tower again. This King of Wands is giving me heavy duality energy. Like, if you look at this King of Wands, you see how one of those lines is like, he with it, and the other one is looking like, yo, calm down, relax. And then you got the Nine of Wands. You see how he's in the middle with his wand, and then there's 4 on one side and 4 on the other. And then you got the black and the white wolf. So, you know, that's duality. That's the yin and the yang. Some of us may need to balance that yin and yang energy, that masculine and that feminine energy also. What's that? Seven of Pentacles. So, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. It says the Seven of Pentacles enters a goal has been reached, a job completed, or a journey made. Your hard work has paid off and your harvest is bountiful. This card brings completion and a time to pause and reflect on the process it took to achieve your goals. The horizon is open for new dreams and desires to manifest. You are deciding your next move. Something in your heart stirs, and you know there is more to your path than the material gain. Your soul hears a higher calling. The key to the Seven of Pentacles is to continue the cycle of abundance by expanding it out to the world community. The gift of this card is connecting with the work that brings you true fulfillment emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay, so yeah. I told you this card gave me the energy of somebody, you know, reaping the harvest, you know, reaping the fruits of your labor. You see how it's all those fruits around, and the stars and the sunflowers. This woman is like, she's kind of just sitting in awe or in amazement of what she's manifested. also, what part was it? I just read it. It says something in your heart stirs and you know there is more to your path than the material gain. So that goes back to just saying, you know, how I was talking about don't be so caught up on material things, or what it looks like on the outside. Be more so concerned with the inside and, you know, how it is that you're feeling emotionally, physically, spiritually, and all of that, because at the end of the day, that all ties into your financial and how that will really flow. You want to be able to maintain a frequency, not a vibration. It's the big difference between a vibration and a frequency. So you want to be able to maintain a frequency. That's something that's going to be constant. A vibration can change at any point in time. So maintain your spiritual, mental, physical, and watch how the material comes for you. So with this Nine of Wands, mind you, I told you this was like just kind of duality. Like this person is standing in the middle, needing to choose. Basically, like how do you want to do this, or how do you want to do that? When the Nine of Wands enters your journey, has taken you through some difficult and traumatic times, leaving you weary and battered. You haven't come out of your experience smoothly, but you survived holding your ground. There is difficulty trusting yourself in the world around you, leaving you anxious, on edge, and a bit defensive. You have traveled the rough path of the hero's journey. The key to the Nine of Wands is to recognize and accept the experiences that brought you to your present state. Rest, learn to meditate, be patient and kind to yourself. Seek guidance and support. Time will sort things out. The gift of the Nine of Wands is the opportunity to reclaim your spiritual strength in your life. Through your difficult battles, you've changed, and a part of you is searching for answers and peace. The Knight of Wands takes you through the dark parts of your soul, experiencing the diverse energies of the world. So yeah, with this card, I'm gonna get the King of Wands, see what this is. But with this Knight of Wands, mind you how I pulled I can't remember what the card was, but with the lotus at the top, and I told you how that represented mainly your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. And you see, I got a purple dot on today. I got a purple bandy, or miptar, that's what we call it. I got my purple miptar on. A lot of you need to meditate and you know, get into opening your crown chakra, open your third eye, decalcify your pineal gland. Allow what needs to be blown to fucking smithers to go, because we got shit we need to be handling and doing. Go after what it is that you want, and know that everything that you've experienced in your cycle, it was for a reason, for a purpose, you know. So balance your yin and your yang. Balance the yin and the yang. Because at the end of the day, we have to remember, you know, these cards give me, these two especially, the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands, they always remind me in this deck of duality. Realizing that we embody duality, and that we harness the masculine and the feminine energies, needing to balance them and, put it into use. You know, even if we've gone through dark things in our life, we went to those dark things for a reason. A lot of times we experience these things because we're meant to help other people on their path that go through these things as well, and to kind of just give them a nudge, you know, help them out in the situation. We all go through shit. That's life. But don't allow that to keep you in no funky energy. What is this? King of Wands. I should have used my everyday tarot. I love that. Not the everyday. King of Wands. My enchantment deck. That's my favorite. I love to read that deck. I read it straight intuitively. I did not like picking up the book on that one. So, King of Wands. The King of Wands is the master of fire, spiritual growth, and creation. The fiery energy of the king is intense, possessing enormous spiritual strength as it moves and blends with the cosmic flow. He is the visionary, looking out at the horizons yet to be conquered. He is the king of light, bringing energy to burn away any challenges. The king of wands is strong, creative, passionate, and most courageous of his brother kings. As his astrological aspect is fire. The energy of the king of wands is so powerful it is difficult to contain, but he has mastered the ability to hold his fiery raw life force, kundalini channeling and energy with the divine, balancing and cycling it into creations for his world. He is a spiritual mediator, symbolizing the starry bridge between the matter and spirit, heaven and earth. When his blazing energy connects with the higher realms, it is transformed into the energy to magnificent insights, inspiration, and wonderful creations for his kingdom. So, this is showing that a lot of you may have some ideas, plans, goals, this, that, and the third that you're wanting to embark upon. You know, I don't have it on the bottom of the deck no more. I moved it, but that night, remember that night was charging in. Take the action forward to do what it is that you need to do. Allow your creations to come into play. And if you need to embody duality, do it. Shit. Let's see. I'm looking for the Tower. Okay. So, the Tower. When you look at the image of the Tower, your first impression might be yikes. Indeed, the image of the Tower looks very troubling, not a pretty picture. When the Tower strikes, it is usually totally unexpected and sudden. It creates havoc and chaos. Basically, your world as you know has drastically changed. The duality of the Tower is transformation, enlightenment, clarity, and healing, a rather intense mixed bag of emotions. That's what the Tower is about. It throws you into a new reality and into the unknown future without much warning. The Tower hits hard and fast, and usually when you least expect it. It can bring incredible loss. It blows the top off anything that is false. The Tower's purpose is to wake you up to something you have been missing or ignoring. The Tower's number is 16, the number of spiritual karmic law. It brings cleansing, rebuilding, and perfection. So, that's what I said. It came out twice. So allow whatever it is that needs to go to be removed, so that we can continue on our paths. Especially Aquarius. Like, this is the age of Aquarius where, you know, things come to light. You know, the truth is revealed throughout the world. So, let's see. What's that? Libra. Alright. So, let's see. Libra, y'all might have some love coming towards y'all. Oh, yeah. I just saw 3 cards. Libra. Somebody need to watch out for this love, because some of them ain't right. I just saw the devil poking out. Ancestor spirit guides, what is the collective message for Libras August 18th to the 31st 2021? It's the collective message for Libras. And when I do my readings, they're for sun, moon, and rising. I do sun, moon, and rising, and as I said, that the sun is on the bottom. Libra, y'all might have some things that are being illuminated to you, some things that are coming to the forefront. Some of you could have anniversaries that are coming up. Some of you have love proposals that are coming. Definitely. Okay. Give me one more card. Okay. I told you, some of y'all need to watch out. So, I have the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. There's a lot of swords, so some of y'all have some challenges. Some of you have challenges. I saw the sun again in this day. So some things are being illuminated to you. It could be having to deal with an empress, a love interest, a mother figure, it's a feminine energy. What's the energy behind this Ten of Swords? How's this Ten of Swords here? Okay. Why is this Three of Swords here? Okay. Why is this King of Swords here? You know, energy on this King of Swords. Okay. For those of you that do have the anniversaries coming up, or, you know, the love offers that are coming in, congratulations to you. For those of you in this energy of this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and the King of Swords, these are a lot of challenges that are coming in towards you all. Clarifying this Ten of Swords, I have the Four of Wands. So with this Four of Wands, this represents to me a home situation. This could be a situation that, you know, you've gone through the seasons. You feel me? Like, you've gone through a few cycles of seasons with this situation. This situation is getting ready to come to a close or to an end. I have a Ten of Swords behind it. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Justice card. So the Three of Swords could be frustrations, jealousy. It could be broken heart, deception, or whatnot. With this, you're getting justice behind this situation. So the scales are about to be balanced. Whatever the situation is, somebody, person, place, a thing, a situation, is going to be balanced with this Justice card. There's going to be truth that's coming out. Mind you, I had the sun that I was seeing, and on the bottom of this deck, I got the wheel. So your wheel is about to turn. Some things are about to be illuminated to you for you to be able to go on to the next phase or the next cycle. And I have the King of Swords. With this King of Swords, this is somebody that, you know, he's very abrasive. You know, this King of Swords, he sits on his throne and he demands respect. He demands, you know, truth. So with this King of Swords, it's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords. Ooh. Let's see. With the, I'm going to wait till this boat go by. Okay, so with the King of Swords, this could be somebody. In order for this wheel to turn, for this cycle to go on to a new phase, there are some things that have to come to light with this situation. I have the King of Swords, not the Prince, I'm sorry, the Prince of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords. So these are a lot of challenges that have come in the way. It could be some challenges that came in a sense of a relationship or either work. For some of you, it could be family or friends or people that are just in your way. With the Prince of Swords, let's see. The Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is intelligent, fearless, and courageous. He stands before the unknown future, looking at it straight in his eyes. His energetic spirit is ready to test and develop his intellectual skills out in the world of opportunity and challenges. The brilliant and observant prince is curious about the world and how it works. He will use his articulate mind of reason and logic to analyze and scrutinize every situation. He is determined, motivated, and ready to take action to integrate his ideas into the world of manifestation. The Prince of Swords is an original thinker who believes in himself and not concerned with other people's opinions. He will fight and take risks for what he believes in. His gift of keen perception enables him to view problematic situations and challenge a wide perspective. So, with this King of Swords, mind you, I said there's some things that have to come to light, some things that have to, you know, the light has to be shed on, and it's going to be illuminated. So yeah, some of y'all are in this King of Swords energy and this Prince of Swords energy, to where, you know, you're wanting truth, you're wanting these things to come full circle and receive what it is that you need to receive. With this Nine of Pentacles, the boat's coming back. With this Nine of Pentacles, of course, the Nine of Pentacles is abundance. You know, that's what we all strive towards. But this is also giving me a feeling of, you know, her head is draped in flowers and roses, and she has a white bird in her hands. To me, a lot of times, white represents purity. It represents wisdom. And with her head being draped in these flowers, it's like a state of higher knowledge, wisdom, or, you know, consciousness that she's walking into. And then she has the lion, leopard, tiger, whatever, down at her feet as well. So she's very strategic in how she's strategic within how she uses her knowledge, how she uses her wisdom. Let's see. The Nine of Pentacles brings breakthrough and change in consciousness. You are moving away from fear-based behaviors, understanding how to acknowledge your true wealth, inner wealth, with a full heart and full life. The three trinities of love, nature, will/man, and wisdom, the higher self, have unified, working through energy of the heart. The Nine of Pentacles brings success, promotion, gain in all areas of your life, material affluence, and good fortune. A goal has been accomplished. You are recognizing and experiencing your inherent abilities, allowing yourself to view a new horizon of possibilities. The magical journey begins. The key of the Nine of Pentacles is balancing your soul purpose with the collective consciousness, learning to prioritize, set boundaries with dedication when making choices and seeking goals. The gift of this card is being blessed with abundance, but also knowing the inner wealth of your soul is more important than material gain. Facts. So, Libra, y'all have some abundance that's on the way to you. You do have a situation, person, place, a thing, you know, that has to come to an end for this to come full circle as well. You want your will to turn. So with your will turning, these challenges, as the King of Swords, you're going to push through it. You're going to get through that. So don't stay in that energy, because, again, you've already went through the seasons. You went through all of the seasons. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in a cycle, or, you know, a situation that is not beneficial to you or your higher self. And whatever it is that you are choosing, make sure that you are being respected, first and foremost. This situation is going to bring justice. It's going to bring balance to the situation. It'll be fairness on all ends for everyone. So, okay, Libra. Geminis. What's cracking? What's popping? Ancestor Spirit, guys, what is the collective energy for our Geminis for August 18th to the 31st? What is the collective energy for our Geminis? Gemini, some of you are still going through a healing. Some of you are rushing. I'm not saying rushing. Some of you are just going towards what it is that you want. Some of you are doing both, healing and going towards whatever it is that you're wanting. Some of you have abundance that is coming towards you. I have this little pesky gnat around my eye. Okay. Some of you are taking action towards your goals, towards things that you want, whether it's person, place, or thing. What is the collective energy for our Geminis? August 18th to the 31st. I was going to do guidance separate, but I'm going to do it for the whole collective. What is the collective energy for our Geminis? Gemini, some of you are reminiscing. Some of you are going back over, you know, just what you've been through. Mind you, I said that some of you are in this healing state or healing phase of healing whatever it is. Some of you are nostalgic about your childhood. Some of you are wanting, you know, this happy home life. I almost dropped it. Okay. And some of you are balancing or coming into balance, or have already achieved this balance within your emotions. I have the 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be moving. 6 of Pentacles. Alright, so with this 6 of Pentacles, Gemini, some of you are reaping abundance, and that is beautiful. With this 6 of Pentacles also, in the traditional Rider-Waite, it represents someone that is balanced in their give and take, and also giving back. That is very important, and I always say that giving back does not have to be through money. It could just simply be a compliment or a word to someone. But it has to be a balance in your give and take, and not just because, but really from your heart. Give me one more on this 3 of Wands. Why is this 3 of Wands here? Why is this 3 of Wands here? Oh, that's too many. Okay. Gemini, some of you are taking some action, making some traction. So some of you are traveling. I really see y'all reaping your abundance, reaping, you know, reaping some coinage. I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is straight up abundance. Also with the Chariot and the High Priestess, a lot of you are very intuitive. A lot of you are awakened to your spiritual insights. Let's see, I have the 5 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I want to say, I feel like for those of you that are awakening into your you know, spiritual gifts and coming into awakenings, some of y'all is happening fast, and it's you're seeing it as a challenge, but you're going to get through it. With this 5 of Swords, swords represent challenges, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. But then I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you all are finding your way and your balance through this situation, through your awakenings. That's beautiful. You're going to definitely reap your rewards. I feel like for most of you, this is emotional, because I have this King of Cups up here. So some of you are having to really push through and gain balance of your emotions and figure out how to go about your spiritual awakenings or spiritual happenings, things that are happening in your life. Overall, it is going to bring you into abundance. So I have the Chariot first. The Chariot, the Chariot represents victory through willpower and self-mastery. The celestial chariot moves into your life fast and then rests to help you assimilate all that has taken place. The Chariot symbolizes action, change, victory, success, moving in or out of a situation, traveling, refocusing, new perspectives and thoughts. And while this transformation is happening, the future ahead is unknown, and familiar skills you once relied on are now outgrown and not useful on your new course. Change can make you feel restless, uncertain, or fearful, pushing you off center and struggling with the courage to go forward. The Chariot symbolizes the cosmic warrior who has traveled through many experiences and learned if you have the will and determination to dig deep, you will find the well of inner strength to overcome any blocks that hold you back. So, yeah. It's starting to rain again. So yeah, some of you, like I said, some of you are traveling, some of you are going through this awakening, some of you are just, realizing the changes, that are happening around you, whether it's spiritual, physical things that you see that are happening and changing. You're realizing these things. With this High Priestess, a lot of you are, starting to tap in, and it could be a little challenging. it could feel a little challenging. That is part of the process. Trust it. Trust what you're seeing. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're, if you're having some dreams and this, that, and the third, or getting signs and synchronicities and words from other people, and it's making you feel nostalgic in the Six of Cups energy, taking you back to, just that happiness of being back in, how, basically, the easiest way to put it and say it, getting back in touch with your inner child. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that puts you back into this childlike energy? What makes you feel safe? Not to say that a lot of times in our spiritual journey that when we're awakening, not to say that you don't feel safe, but, because things are changing at a rapid pace, or things are, flowing at a different rate, it could make you feel as though, like, oh my goodness. But ground yourselves, it'll be okay. Step into that Six of Cups energy and, reconnect with your inner child. This is the Five of Swords. Okay. So yeah. This is already making me feel like with this King of Cups, like I told you, some of you it's emotional, some of you it's mental, some of you have, some of you have maintained and, been able to handle your emotions, ups, downs, rounds, all that. Some of you are finding it kind of challenging. The Five of Swords is one of more challenging cards of the mirrors. The Five of Swords brings conflict, fear, and a strong feeling of defeat. It signals unrest and chaos internally and externally. Feelings of uncertainty, discord, and anxiety scatter your thoughts. You are at a crossroad trying to navigate out of the darkness of confusion into the light of clarity. The Five of Swords brings big medicine on the table. It helps you confront your demons. The key to the Five of Swords is to take a step back from the discord, quiet yourself, become aware of your reality, view it without judgment, and align with the values of your higher self. Forgive yourself and others. The gift of the Five of Swords is the strength to move away from conditioned negative thinking and feelings that don't support you, opening you to freedom and peace of the mind and peace in your heart. The Five of Swords brings many levels of negative energy that need to be addressed, cleansed, and healed. It can place you in unfortunate circumstances, putting you in a difficult and challenging position. This card invokes the ugliness in life and the personality. Cruelty, hostility, betrayal, dishonesty, slander, quarrels, jealousy, abuse, hate, and war are some of the expressions of the Five of Swords when it stirs up your demons. Either you become a victim of your life circumstances, or your repressed fears and pain push you to treat another unjustly. So this card is giving me the energy that, okay, with this awakening, or whatever it is that you all are going through, Geminis, whether it's emotional, physical, whatnot. Some of you are realizing and stepping into this energy of, you know, your awakenings with this high priestess, things being illuminated to you, or you being able to see things differently, and realizing, okay, you know, this, that, the third was not an act of your highest self. So with it not being an act of your highest self with this Five of Swords, you realizing that it's conflicting at this point. It's conflicting with this Five of Swords. So y'all have to look at things with an open mind. Remove this energy from your aura, and not to say, you know, just try to bury it. No, it's called deal with it, heal it, you know, figure it out. Because if not, it could, that Five of Swords energy could very well stay there. A lot of y'all is coming from any dishonesty, slander, betrayal, quarrels, jealousy, abuse, you know, all of that good stuff that not good stuff, but all of that stuff that I just read off in this book. Some of you are realizing, you know, it came in fast-paced with the Chariot and this High Priestess, like, shit, I did that, or, you know, this, that, and the third. So it's putting you into this Five of Swords energy. And that's why some of you are in this Three of Wands and Six of Cups energy, where you're kind of stepping back and realizing, I did that, or I did, you know, I allowed this, that, and the third, or da-da-da-da. So you're wanting to be back in this Six of Cups energy, but in order for you to get back into that Six of Cups energy, you need to balance this King of Cups. Balance the negatives, because that's what this is about. These are negatives. Balance those negatives so that you can step back into that Six of Cups energy and become that King of Cups if you're not already balanced in your emotions. Then I have the Knight of Pentacles. It's ants all down here. And I ain't got bitch yet. Look at the both sides. So with this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the shaman of the four knights. He embodies the elements of air, which is mind and body. Air, which is mind, and earth, which is body. Balancing and integrating the airy light of clear perception with the feminine energy of Mother Earth, resulting in divine reason that expands into spiritual inspiration and material manifestation. The knight is at peace with himself and his environment. Sensitive, stable, and reliable, he travels a meditative path on his quest. He works patiently and diligently with the concentrated focus until his goals are completed. The Knight of Pentacles can always be the Knight of Pentacles can always be depended on. He doesn't let the distractions of life lead him off course. Devoted and dedicated to Earth's evolution, he is inspired to build new worlds that support the environment and serve humanity. The Knight of Pentacles takes full responsibility for his life, actions, and choices. He understands the need to make and keep commitments. The Knight of Pentacles brings strength, faith, and peace to any challenge. His pure and open heart is kind and strong. He is in tune with his feelings and others and on the situation at hand. The magical knight has mastered his five senses. Life force flows through his body in harmony and balance. The knight works through challenges of his life by listening to his intuition. He feels, hears, and sees how nature works by taking time to listen to what the environment communicates. His meditative soul takes time to breathe in the air and all that's around him, sensing the next step of action to take. He teaches us peace in the heart. Quietude and simplicity is true inner wealth. He bridges the world of the divine and physical, bringing the possibilities of living heaven on earth. So, for those of you that are already in this Knight of Pentacles, so there's two different groups of you, you Geminis. So some of you are already in that stage. Some of you are still going through your awakening stage where you're allowing these things to have you in this Five of Swords energy. But for those of you that have already, you know, passed this, you're past this phase, you're in this Six of Cups energy and the King of Cups energy of balance in your emotions and being nostalgic of childhood memories and actually still being able to tap into that inner childlike energy. So there's half of you that are balanced and half of you that are coming into that balance. As I said, that I picked this deck up, that the Nine of Wands is on the bottom of this deck. So for those of you that are still on the path of, you know, walking into that energy, keep pushing. You know, keep pushing. Take the necessary actions forward to get to where it is that you need to get into this Knight of Pentacles energy and the Ace of Pentacles, because that is your abundance and that's what we all are working and striving towards. So the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the highest manifestation card in the tarot deck. It brings the opportunity and energy to be successful, experiencing wealth in your internal and external worlds. The Ace of Pentacles promises success and happiness in all ventures. It symbolizes the magical path of the labyrinth. The labyrinth path offers one access to the secret garden of divine, the Garden of Eden, communicating with the spirit and returning to the physical world, bringing back the gifts of the communion to create one's own heaven on earth. Hey, how are you? The gift of physical and spiritual connection is always available. The key to the Ace of Pentacles is blending your spiritual ideas with the world of matter, creating something unique to you. The gift of the Ace is manifestation. So this kind of gives me energy of the Magician. You know, the Magician is also Gemini energy. So with the Magician, that's as above, so below. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's just realizing that, you know, you have the key to use all of the elements around you. Fire, water, earth, air. You know, communicate with spirit. Those type of things to bring in the manifestations that it is that you're wanting to see. Geminis, keep pushing. If you're still going through your phase or your state of awakening, and you know, I understand if you're in that Five of Swords energy to where, you know, okay, you feel like you're being knocked around, it's only for your benefit, I promise, because yes, I told you, it's two different groups of y'all. Some of y'all are celebrating, some of y'all are already in that Ace of Pentacles energy. Some of you are still in this Nine of Swords energy because you're allowing that Five of Swords to kick your ass. So instead of allowing that Five of Swords to kick your ass, realize that whatever it is that you're sensing, feeling, seeing, hearing, you know, trust the divine. Trust the divine and do what it is that you need to do to get past these certain stages of phases in your awakening. You know, awakening is never easy. It's all about, you know, being just, righteous. You know, the path of righteousness is straight and narrow. A lot of times we're convicted for our actions. I've been there, I've done that. It's all a matter of you realizing your convictions or realizing what it is that you've done wrong or, you know, whatnot, and fixing it, correcting it. You know, if not, a lot of times these situations come back to bite us in the ass. That's the truth. So definitely keep pushing, Geminis. I'm sending everybody Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I have Aquarius and Libra in my chart, so those both related to me. I have to tell people all the time, when I be reading for y'all, I'll be reading for myself too. Matter of fact, I need to sage this. So I'm about to pull the guidance. So I'll do ancestor guidance, and I'm going to do the Wild Element Oracle. Let me light my sage back. My little candle just kept, this wind is so disrespectful. I might start doing my readings out in the park. Sometimes, some days I want to sit at my desk. Some days I want to sit out in the backyard at the other desk. And sometimes I just like being in the park. It depends. Okay. Another red robin over there. So I'm sending y'all some ashuk. That is unconditional divine love. It don't matter what you're going through, what it look like, what it is, what it ain't. Push through, air signs. Push through, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. These red robins are everywhere. There's another one in the trees over here. Okay, so ancestor spirit, guys. What is the collective for the air signs? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. What is the collective wild element oracle? 1 to 2 cards, please. That one wanted to pop out. I'll take that one. The ancestor message for the collective, the air signs today. For the month of August 18th to the 31st, what is the ancestor message for the collective of air signs? I gotta get better with shuffling these big ass cards, because this deck and my other deck, boy, they be getting me. I don't like pulling cards. I like to let them come out on their own. Okay. Come on. Give me 1 to 2 cards, please. I'm going to try to flip. Okay, so this is for all of us, all the air signs. Get into nature. Get into nature. This card, the words on it, and I'm gonna read it from the book too. It says coexist, gather, and limit waste. The next card, I got 3. It says reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest. So some of us need to be getting out into our yards or into the communities. You know, plant seeds, plant. Start your own home gardens. Some of us need to clear our minds. Clear your mind of the clutter from the everyday life and, you know, this damn matrix shit. Clear your mind. And then the next card, it says open to love. It's relationships, passion, and fulfillment. So some of us are wanting new love or wanting relationships, this, that, and the third. You need to be open. I can't remember which sign it was, but I was talking about that night, you know, going after whatever it is that you want. Let's see. I'm going to read the wild element first. So I got the rabbit and the lion. I'll do the rabbit first. With this one, this is the earth element. So the rabbit. The attributes are living by your wits, receiving hidden teachings and intuitive messages, quick thinking, humility, moving through fear, strengthening intuition, and fertility. Rabbit tells you that you have everything you need, though some of your skills and gifts may need to be developed further. You have an idea of what you want to do and where you want to go. Move through the fear that is keeping you from moving forward. Your creativity is high right now. Take advantage of it. Look out for possible windfall of abundance and all aspects that abundance covers. It is imminent. So with the abundance, that's, you know, abundance isn't always material. Realize that, you know, even with the Ace of Pentacles, it's not always money. A lot of times it could be an abundance in healing, abundance in love, an abundance of, you know, having an open mind and thinking or seeing differently, having a, like a, being able to see from multiple perspectives, you know. So keep that in mind. Don't be material. Don't always think, ooh, money, money, money. Like, hell no, Mr. Krabs. The fuck? Nah, it's not always money. You feel me? Again, we are spiritual beings here to experience life and experience, you know, this human shit. So, yeah. Be abundant in love and watch how everything else you want flow. So the next one is fire. This is the lion. The lion is the fire element. The attributes, it says brotherhood, letting go of stress, strong family ties, strength, courage, and energy and self-fulfillment. The majestic lion appears when leadership is needed. The true leader is one who supports those around him, has patience, and uses empathy, compassion, and wisdom to get the work done. Stay away from bossy and dictator behaviors. This will not get you what you desire. Look to bring balance into your life and the situation. Take time to not only work, but to relax and de-stress. So, like I said, with this card, your ancestor card say, get into nature, reconnect with Mother Earth, and open to love. The main thing on this card that really points out to me, stay away from bossy and dictator behavior. Meaning, don't be around here trying to boss people around and be manipulative, be, you know, giving ultimatums to second and the third and shit. It's not gonna get you what you want. Look to bring balance into your life and the situation. Take time not only to work, but to relax and de-stress. Some of us working too hard. Some of us are doing just too much, you know? Like, clear your mind. Ain't that what it said? Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, clear your mind. So some of y'all need to clear your minds. Be present, focus, and embrace what it is that, you know, is happening in the now for you. Don't be so quick to move and jump and rush in and out of things. Let's see. So, about to read the ancestor cards. I'm trying to burn the sage. I'm gonna cleanse them now because I don't want to put them up and then forget. Try to cleanse my cards when I'm done with each reading. That way, when I go into a new one, I ain't gotta remember or, you know, think about having to clean them. Clean them when you're done. Okay. There. So, let's see what these ancestor messages are up by y'all. Get into nature. Coexist, gather, and limit waste. So with this card, automatically what I'm getting, before I even get into the book about it, with the coexist, gather, and limit waste, some of you just need to stop being wasteful. Some of you need to recycle if you can. Some of you need to be in a coexisting state with people that are around you, no matter how you feel, this, that, and the third, whatnot. You know, be able to coexist with people, be able to be balanced in your actions and your thoughts and this, that, and the third. So, the sea and land have always provided for the I cannot stand these words in this book. Don't y'all talk about me. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. Okay, I'll try it. Let's see. Tlingit. I'm gonna say Tlingit. I don't know what the hell. But these people with Alaskan forests giving trees for shelter, canoes, and totem poles, and the ocean providing fish and sea mammals for food and clothing. These people survive icy conditions by working in family groups, and this closeness means clan identity, knowledge, rituals, and laws are preserved across generations. The clans are matriarchal and have an eagle or raven as their sacred animal. In the Tinglet way of life, every living creature has a soul, and there's a difference between animals and humans. Respecting and communicating with animal spirits is essential for survival. An animal is killed only when needed. The hunter then gives thanks to the animal. The remains are treated respectfully, and nothing is wasted. To live a happy, balanced life, the Tinglet people listen to spirits and honor and care for the world around them. Go outside and feel the sun on your face or the wind in your hair. Breathe the clean, fresh air. Walk through riverbeds or feel the soft green grass under your feet. Oh crap, look, my hand, I'm going all off balance. Lord, my head was just drifted over. Find balance and be one with the natural world, and have, just as the Tinglet people have done for thousands of years. Look at how much time you are spending inside, especially in air conditioning or artificial heating under fluorescent lights. Your body needs to recharge by having access to natural light and fresh air. Notice how good it feels when you walk outside and experience the world around you. Take a look at everything in nature that it has to provide for you. Your home, your clothes, your food are all gifts from Mother Earth. This card is encouraging you to look at how we can give thanks by limiting waste and sharing resources and knowledge with those who are close to you. Look at ways you can reduce your demands on yourself and environment for happier, more balanced living. So this card also give me the feeling of, we all know and see what's going on here, with how the world is just becoming. Not only that, it's already has been a split and a divide. These cards did not come out for no reason. Get into nature and reconnect with Mother Earth. Nature is here for us for a reason. I say that in a sense of, with this divide or this split that's happening, you'll be able to see and tell mentally, because it's not about the physical, it's not about what, material and what people got and this, that, and the third, and it's more so the mental state of people and realizing, oh, they not, some people are really not paying attention to how this world is really going to shits. I'm gonna save it for another video. We're gonna talk about, I'm not even gonna say it. We'll talk about it when I get to it. But be careful in who and what you're connecting to. I'll say that. Reconnect with Mother Earth. So this one says plant, garden, and harvest. It's giving me that energy of, live for the people, by the people. The system ain't always for you. You feel me? I'm one of the type of people, with this card say open to love. I'm one of the type of people, I'm going to choose love over money. And that's just real, I'm going to always choose love over money. We got some people that will choose money over love and not realizing, like, you didn't gain all this money and all this hoopla and shit, but are you really happy? Do you have the ones around you that do you have the people around you that you would want to share this abundance with or this love with, the power of love has to be stronger than the love of power. I'm gonna leave it at that. So, reconnect with Mother Earth. Okay. So, the Incan culture is renewed for engineering and adaptation. The Incan people transformed their plains, deserts, mountains, and tropical jungles by constructing roads, buildings, terraces, canals, and irrigation network. Crop rotation and fertilization were used to produce crops, including potatoes, nuts, maize, peppers, avocados, tomatoes, and quinoa. The Incas appeased their deities with rituals, songs, and offerings, as when unhappy, they could cause droughts, floods, and earthquakes, all of which would affect crops. The calendar was marked with religious ceremonies that were held in holy places called hakas. The Incan goddess, I don't even know how you pronounce this. Here we go again. Oh. The Incan goddess, Pac Mama, is akin to Mother Earth. She represents the feminine soul of nature and is the provider of life, food, animals, and water. Connected to the mountains, she causes earthquakes, but also had the power to sustain life. She was ever present in Incan life, and many shrines were devoted to her. Mother Earth is calling to you. This card is a reminder of how important it is for you to be outside in nature. You may have drawn this card because you have been too busy to go outdoors. It's time for you to connect with the trees, plants, and earth. You are encouraged to learn more about gardening or horticulture. Planting some herbs, tending to your garden, or spending more time outdoors will benefit your mind and body. There is great joy in eating straight from your garden. Consider growing your herbs, fruits, and vegetables. If you already grow your own plants, this might be a nudge to get out and give them some TLC. Being out in the garden is great for your energy. It is relaxing for you and good for the environment too. That's definitely for me because our garden needs some tending to. And I need to finish planting my herbs. Also, how I was talking in the beginning of this, when we was talking about reconnect with Mother Earth, a lot of us need to realize, you know, this card here said plant, garden, and harvest. This one with getting into, oh wait, that was reconnect, but getting into nature, you know, coexist, gather, and limit ways. This is being able to coexist with people, you know, even if it's not family, but just being able to coexist with people in your community, because we're coming into a time where we're gonna have to live for the people, by the people, that type of thing, you know, be able to provide for ourselves. I myself am a person that does not trust the system, so yeah, we'll have to grow our own foods, get back out into nature, learn how to ground, learn how to connect with nature. My mind going everywhere thinking about all this shit. But get out into nature, ground, plant some herbs, plant some veggies, some fruits, plant what you can plant, harvest, all that good stuff. Let's see. Open to love. Okay, so open to love. This one is relationships, passion, and fulfillment. So with this card, it says you are incredibly independent and don't often ask for help or let people in. But it's okay for you to allow yourself to receive from others. You will not become weak or lose your independence if you open yourself up to people and relationships. Allow yourself to feel love, happiness, and fulfillment. Be open to meeting people, starting a relationship, and experiencing new things. Try not to feel guilty for wanting more of yourself, wanting more for yourself. You deserve to be content and fulfilled. Commit to letting other people into your personal space. Allow yourself to enjoy life again. This card is letting you know that your relationship area needs attention. If you are currently in an intimate relationship, look at how you feel in your relationship at the moment. Be honest with yourself. Look at what you can change for the better, or look at what you need to do to make your relationship happier. If you are single, this card is letting you know a new partner is about to come into your life. Don't be scared. You deserve to be happy and have a happy, equal, fulfilling partnership. So, for those that are coming into love, love is a beautiful thing. Let it in, you know, feel it. And with let me see, I can't flip my camera. Or can I can't. I'm recording. I don't know how to flip it. I'll take it off this stand and show y'all, because I'm out here at the park and somebody had wrote it and I was just looking. As I said, for those of you that have anniversaries coming up, happy anniversary. But somebody wrote happy anniversary down here. And also, I know for Libras especially, I told you I got Aquarius and Libra, so hey boo. I'm ready for love, okay? You got love right here. Somebody wrote that on the pavement or whatnot. So be open. Be open to any new opportunities, any new, loves that are coming in. Whether it's person, place, thing, whatever it is that makes you happy. Love doesn't always have to be a relationship, Some, it could be self-love, I'm all about self-love, so doing what it is that makes you happy, doing what it is that puts you in your zone. Because at the end of the day, we have to be able to pour from a full cup. You cannot pour from a cup that is empty. So if your cup is empty, you may be needing to give yourself self-love. And that is always going to be the best love that you receive. Because if you can't love yourself, you're not going to be able to love nobody else. Not the way that, you need to, or the way that they would want to be loved, or this, that, and the third. So be open to love. Be open to giving and receiving love. Love is a beautiful thing. It is. It is a beautiful thing. So, some more sage for y'all. Let me take it out of this thing. So, I'm going to cleanse the energy with my singing ball. And I'm finna go. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta pee. So, all this rain. I'm a water bear, so water is very cleansing to me. I love to come out here and go river floating. Like, just sit and be in nature. Like, the birds, all that good stuff. I love it. So, this thinking about me making me happy, y'all. I'm telling you. Tones, sounds, vibration, frequencies, all that stuff. Like they are very. Get into it. Get into it. They are very beneficial, especially when you're going through your awakenings. To listen to specific tones, sounds, vibrations. Get on YouTube. Look up some hertz, some different binaural beats, and get into it. Stay hydrated. Y'all drink some spring water. I like to go to Kroger. They have a gallon. Spring water and distilled water is like 99 cents for the gallon. But I like to get the alkaline water. The alkaline water, it is more expensive, but hey, it also tastes a lot better too. It's like $5 a gallon, but that's cool. So drink alkaline water if you can. It also helps to clear the mind, and cleanse the body, put you on a higher frequency vibration. So alkaline water is always going to be the best option. But of course, if not alkaline, drink spring water. If not spring water, drink distilled water. Those are the only three waters that I'll swap between: spring water, distilled, and alkaline. I had something else to say. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm sending all of you peace, love, light, ashuk, unconditional divine love on your paths, on your journeys. Definitely take time out for self if you need to. Get into nature. Like, tell you, get into nature. Like, I be walking out in the rain. I went to Kroger the other day, and I was walking out. The man was like, "Ma'am, you need some help?" I said, "No, I think I got it." And my buggy was full. I turned the corner and I look outside. It is pouring like cats and dogs, raining cats and dogs. And I was just like, but I couldn't turn around and let him see my face. Like, I just asked if you need help. I was like, "Nah, I'm good." I was soaked, y'all. I was soaked. But get out into nature. Get out into nature. I was soaked, but I needed that. You know, the rain cleanses. It cleanses. Get out into the rain. You know, go ground. Go step in some. Go walk and step in some dirt, some mud, grass. Take a trip. Go relax. Especially if you're working too hard. Go relax. We have to remember we gotta take breaks here and there. But last thing before I go, because it's reminding me, I had a spiritual mentor at one point that I've had two great spiritual mentors on my path. This one in particular asked me, and from that day forward, it was like mind blown. But asked me, you know, do you understand trees? Do you understand trees? And, you know, it took me a minute to kind of really grasp what he was trying to ask me, or, you know, how to answer that. It ain't no right or wrong answer to it, but the main thing that, you know, stood out was that you see how all these trees are, you know, they're grouped all together. They all grouped together. They close together. You see, these trees are connected, every last one of them. Now, on the surface, they all look different. They all different sizes, different shapes, different leaves, different branches, this, that, and the third. They all different. But if you go up underneath this dirt, they're all fighting for space at the roots. All their roots are intertwined, but they're all fighting for space. Think about that. Think about it. That is making me think about that card I just pulled. You know what I tell you, like, get close to your people, connect, be able to coexist with people. These trees coexist. Why can't we as humans, why can't we as, you know, people coexist with one another without it being an issue? Even if you're from a different background, different, you know, religion, different color, race, whatever. We got to be able to coexist with each other. And that's just that. That is that, like, for real. But I'm not going to ramble, because I get to talking like I'm somebody's grandma, and y'all be looking at this girl like, she just be talking. I can talk now, but yeah, they coexist with one another. Even though at the roots they all, you know, intertwined. They're all fighting for space, this, that, and the third. They coexist. But y'all, enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, your night, your rising, whenever it is that you may see this. Air signs, peace, love, and light to you all. Hotep, Hatap, Ashuk, Nawar. That is peace, bliss, unconditional divine love, and light to you all. Ashuk, Ashuk, Ashuk. Satat is out.